It's Stone Go Seminole Logi. Jeremy FULTZ, Cheho Jifkados, and Mojanita Hadamnita Hidojin Popohoyan. I think I'm out of breath. Man, we've been running around. It's just me and Delaney in the studio today with engineer Dennis Burton. And man, that all the camera work. The good camera work that we set up.
It seems better.
I know it does seem better. Rushing around to the microphones. Man, I'm out of shape. But welcome to the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma radio program. Like I said, I'm your host, Jeremy FULTZ. My notes just say introduce Delaney again. So, Delaney.
History.
We have a full show today, and so we are just going to kind of get right into it. And if you haven't caught on by my jokes, Mark Williams not here today. Jake Tiger in Florida as well.
Yeah.
Rex Haley. And we'll kind of get into that here in a little bit. But again, welcome to the radio show. It's Tuesday. It's a little after 11. People are starting to think about lunch. I know I am.
I got mine ready for me.
So not Kowahanita.
Talosia Hoskaga. Paksonge Hombe.
Oh, yeah. You didn't eat the whole thing?
No.
Dang.
Discipline. Trying to cut my calories down.
I'm just trying to eat. I've got to maintain this healthy lifestyle.
You do what you got to do.
So, like I mentioned, we do have a full show today, so let's go ahead and kind of get right into it. If we have any banter, we'll do it throughout the show. How about that, Delaney?
Sounds good.
All right, behind the scenes for the listeners, talking about radio banter. Get it, banter?
Yeah, you taught me that word a couple years ago. I didn't know that word before, but now I do.
All right, what's your favorite banter?
Huh?
All right, so we've been doing the 4th and 8th Sunday church meetings here, and so let's go ahead and get into that. What's this weekend, Delaney? Is it the 9th? It'll be the 10th, huh? Yeah. The 9th Saturday, so April 10th, we have Butler Creek, Cedar Creek, Eufaula, Grave Creek, Greenleaf, Hitchity, Nuyaka, Randall Mission, Sand Creek, Sand Springs, Tallahassee, Tlawathli, Dokbafka, Tagabuchi, Tuskegee, and Wewoka Indian Baptist. Like we mentioned when we started doing these again, each church may or may not have COVID protocols in place, so some may be doing it, some may not be doing it. So if you're interested in going to one of those churches, you might just give one of your friends a call that go there and see if they are having their church meetings this weekend. And if they are, go eat good for both me and Delaney, since we're trying to watch what we're eating.
I might skip out on that and go eat good for one day.
Man, I remember when my grandma, she was a women's leader at Middle Creek number 1. She would cook starting Friday. Actually, she started making stuff because, we had to make stuff sour. Mm-hmm. And so you had to start early in the week to make it start getting sour.
Dang.
And so, man, we would take carloads, like 3 carloads back and forth, because we only lived like 3 miles from Middle Creek number 1. And so we'd have to go back, go forward, go back, go forward. And man, it as a kid, I was tired, and I didn't even do anything. So, but again, 4th and 8th Sundays coming up. And then also every week we talk about the ones who have started their journey. And as usual, to the ones that have taken the journey, we want to remember those families with a moment of silence. Also, one of my cousins passed away this week, and so keep them in your thoughts and your prayers. The McGirt family, Carmen was my cousin. She was a couple years older than me, and she went and played ball in college and was always, seems like she was involved with sports. And so just remember her and her 2 little ones and her family as well. And at this time, we'll go ahead and take a moment of silence. So. Mado for that moment of silence. So this weekend, we'll get into the big news. There is a special meeting of the General Counsel on Saturday. The location is going to be at the Miccosukee Mission Council House via Ring Central and also in person. So this will be a hybrid type meeting. The start time is going to be 10 a.m. The date, again, is Saturday, April the 9th. Delaney, we've got an agenda to go through. You ready to go through it?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. Let's go ahead and start with the unfinished business. TR 2022-14, a resolution or tribal resolution approving a one-time appropriation of $8 million from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to the Miccosukee Mission Water Infrastructure Development and Wastewater Management Systems Project.
TR 2022-15, resolution approving a one-time appropriation of $5 million from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to invest in and develop park and green space amenities at the historic Miccosukee Mission School grounds.
Oh, I can hear you good today, Delaney.
Hey, I'm taking y'all's advice. I'm scooting up today.
You have heard from the people, and they said, we want to hear Delaney more. Oh, it's sounding good coming through. Boy, people's going to pull over their car just to listen to you this morning, Delaney. TR 2022-16, a tribal resolution approving a one-time appropriation of $1,500,000 from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds for the purpose of renovating the Seminole Nation Miccosukee Mission Bingo Hall into a senior center and COVID-19 response field office.
TR 2022-17, a resolution approving a one-time appropriation of $975,000 from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to the Judgment Fund Burial Assistance Program.
TR 2022-18, the tribal resolution approving a one-time appropriation of $2,100,000 from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to the tribal early Head Start and Head Start programs for response to COVID public health emergency.
TR 2022-19, resolution approving a one-time appropriation of $750,000 from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to create a program that benefits active, eligible, historically significant churches and ceremonial grounds within the boundaries of or near the Seminole Nation Reservation.
TR 2022-20, a tribal resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma approving a one-time appropriation of $975,000 from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to the residential water well and wastewater treatment unit installation, repair, and rehabilitation project.
TR 2022-21, a resolution approving a one-time appropriation of $1,400,000 from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to facilitate a centralized services public facility in response to the negative impacts of COVID-19 public health emergency.
TR 2022-22, a tribal resolution approving a one-time appropriation, $10 million. Hang on, I kind of said that the Oklahoma City way. $10 million from the American Rescue Plan Act of the 2021 funds under the SLFRF Final Rule Standard Allowance for the purpose of tribal government stabilization. Man, having a hard time reading again this morning. It seems like it happens every week. I don't know why.
It might just be us. I don't know.
Maybe it's a user error.
So we're in new business now.
Yep.
So TO 2022-02, ordinance amending Section 204 of Title VII of the Seminole Nation Code of Laws and adding Section 214 to Title VII of the Seminole Nation Code of Laws to establish a preliminary hearing process within the Seminole Nation Criminal Procedure Code.
TO 2022-03, a tribal ordinance amending the General Counsel Code at Title 18A, Chapter 2, titled Burial Assistance Program.
TR 2022-40, resolution approving the Child Care American Rescue Plan Act. Was it the ARPA?
Mm-hmm.
The stability. Wait. Oh, I'm gonna need this.
Stabilization.
All right, stabilization.
That's the same word I had an issue with.
Budget and incorporation of said budget in the fiscal year 2022 comprehensive budget and authorizing appropriation.
That just goes to show 2 bachelor of science degrees and just can't stay stabilization.
Stabilization. There it is.
TR 2022-41, a tribal resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma approving the Child Care American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA, supplemental budget and incorporation of said budget in the fiscal year 2022 comprehensive budget and authorizing appropriation.
TR 2022-42, resolution approving the Tribal Court Office of Violence Against Women grant budget and incorporation of said budget in the fiscal year 2022 comprehensive budget and authorizing appropriation.
Good deal. TR 2022-43, a tribal resolution approving a one-time appropriation of $5 million from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 funds to facilitate expansion of the Wewoka Indian Health Services Unit and pharmacy in response to the COVID-19 public health emergency.
TR 2022-44. It's a resolution authorizing executive office by and through the Program Development Department to prepare and submit grant applications to various federal governmental agencies for both fiscal year 2022 and 2023.
And then the final TR 2022-45, a tribal resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma approving the suspension of the Judgment Fund burial assistance only upon the approval of TO 2022-03, with such Justice Fund burial assistance program to be reinstated upon the earliest to occur of the funds from TO 2022-03 having been expended or December 31st, 2024. And then prayer and adjournment. And so that is your agenda for this weekend's General Council meeting. Again, that's going to be 10 a.m. on Saturday, located at the Council House on the beautiful Miccosukee Mission grounds. And
all right.
Maybe after this weekend, the soon-to-be updated Miccosukee Mission grounds.
I look forward to it.
Yeah. And then, as usual, if you have any questions, there'll be band meetings this week to make up let me just restate that whole sentence I was going to say. As usual, the week of the General Council meeting, bands try to meet up to discuss the agenda, and here are some of the notifications we have received. The Seminole Nation Eufaula Band will be meeting Thursday, April 7th at 7 p.m. via Zoom, and that's going to be for the special called meeting. The meeting ID is posted on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page, but the meeting ID is 458-963-1965 with the passcode is the number 2, B as in boy, S as in Sam, 9, E as in Edward, V as in Victor.
Another band that's going to be meeting would be Thuzagai Harjo Band. That'll be Thursday at 6 p.m. at the Council House. So if you have any questions about the agenda or any questions for your band reps, you can find their contact info on the TSNO website. Click on the governmental tab and then the General Council drop-down tab.
That's good information, Delaney.
I appreciate it. Somebody prepared well for this radio show.
So the General Council, just so you know, the Seminole Nation General Council is the governing body of the Seminole Nation and is comprised of 28 elected representatives, 2 from each of the 14 bands. The General Council is empowered through the Constitution of the Seminole Nation to enact legislation on behalf of the nation for the protection of the Seminole Nation citizens, economic enterprise, and tribal properties. And guess where I got that from, Delaney?
Where?
From that page that you told us where it was at.
All right, that's where
on the government page, and you go to the General Council drop down, and it's right there.
You got this one? Or?
Sure, yeah. And like we mentioned in the beginning of the show, our producer, Mark Williams, conveniently not here today.
Of course.
But the Seminole Nation Chief, Lewis Johnson, was speaking at the 2022 Seminole Wars Convocation in Jupiter, Florida this afternoon. Well, that was on April the 2nd. After accepting an invite by the Loxahatchee Battlefield Preservationists and the Seminole Tribe of Florida, making this weekend's event an historic one. Remember, we had talked about that last week on the Did You Know portion that Jake Tiger wrote up regarding the convocation there in Jupiter. Joining Chief Johnson was Jake Tiger. Well, there's Jake, too. Jake's name. Jake Tiger from the Seminole Nation Historic Preservation Department. Band Chief Rodney Factor. And there were some other ones, Mark Williams, Rex Haley, Philip Kuhn.
Yeah.
And they said the hospitality shown by the local historians and tribal members have been overwhelming and has only begun during this time of connecting and healing. Sunday morning, a visit to the battlefield location that took place during the Seminole Wars and a Trail of Tears site will be made along with members from the Seminole Nation Honor Guard, Mado, to the many individuals who made that happen. And Mark's working on a video documenting the visit, and that'll be released soon by the communications department. I think I even seen General Counsel Rep Representative Desiree Emerton was also present during that walk. So they'll be coming back later this week, and keep them in mind as they make their long journey back from Florida. It's a long journey in the car. Can you imagine walking that?
Oh, man, I can't.
Under guns and
Temperature,
forced and weather and different. Yeah, it was pretty rough. So, anything else for the government side of the announcements?
I believe that's it.
All right, let's get into department announcements. We're doing pretty good.
All right,
I knew it was going to be a full show.
Flying through it.
Yeah.
We got some news from CHR. They're doing a coat giveaway for CDIB holders living in Seminole County on April 8th, which is this Friday at 10 a.m., located outside of Chaffigny Wellness Center, and that's at the Miccosukee Mission Grounds. They'll be doing jackets range from youth, small to adult 3X, one coat per CDIB, first come, first serve, so get on out there.
And then I think the first announcement was that it was going to be on April 1st. They had changed that date, so this is the updated date, April the 8th. So this will be Friday. Go out there and get a coat, because you never know. It's getting close to Easter. There's always a cold snap right before Easter.
It's not over yet.
Yep. So and Easter is this weekend.
Oh, I didn't know.
Wait, no, next weekend. Next weekend. Easter's next weekend. Yeah. Cool. So, and then also this Saturday, Hoop for Your Heart 3-on-3 basketball tournament is going to be at the Reynolds Center. It is now co-ed, so one female must be on the court at all times, and teams need to register by April 6th. There's no entry fee. It's completely free. So give them a phone call over to Chaffigny Wellness Center to get your team signed up. I had every intention of showing up, Delaney, putting on a good team. We were going to take it all.
Yeah.
And then the special call meeting was called, and so now we've got to be over at the general counsel. Yeah,
they got lucky.
So they got real lucky, and we'll let it slide this time. We might have to do a special event, like an exhibition. The winner takes on the team from the video. Ooh, that might be a good one.
That'll be fun. It'll be a good one.
We'll see how that goes. Zach and Delaney might be carrying that. Kyla might be carrying that.
I got a little injury going on, so
we'll just sit on the bench and throw it up. Like we'll just pass it to you on the sideline. They'll still go up. I mean, the likelihood of you making it doesn't really pertain to your injury. I think you'd have the same opportunity. No joke, no laugh, nothing. You kind of took that personal.
Yeah, I'm hurting right now.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Also, chair aerobics Tai Chi every Tuesday and Thursday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. located at the Bridge in Seminole. Sessions end April 28th. And so those, again, are the chair aerobics and Tai Chi going on right now and on Thursday. And then also a special announcement for boot camp.
What's that?
So boot camp is every Tuesday and Thursday from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. That's located outside of the Chaffigny Wellness Center. The sessions end April 28th, but right before coming to the radio show, Jordan Harjo called me, and she said, if you complete the rest of the sessions for the month of April, you'll get a free hoodie.
That sounds like a good
That
deal.
sounds like a real good deal.
Yeah.
Have you seen those hoodies?
Is it those gray ones?
Yeah.
Oh, those are
pretty
nice.
sharp.
Yeah, they're nice.
And so if you want a free hoodie or want to go to boot camp, if you finish out the rest of April, every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m., you'll get that free hoodie from the diabetes program. You can register at Jafigny Wellness Center via email. You can contact Jerome Harrison or Kyla Harjo. Jerome's email is harrison.je@sno-nsn.gov. His phone number, 405-584-7923. Or you can contact Kyla Harjo at harjo.k@sno-nsn.gov. Phone number 405-234-5246. Also, the Walk for Wellness program in collaboration with the Wewoka Indian Health Clinic is having their fun day on April 23rd at 9 a.m. located at the Reynolds Wellness Center. Man, I said that pretty good, and I can't say stabilization. But the educational topics will be stretching and breathing exercises. Anyone who has signed up for the walking program through Wewoka Clinic is encouraged to come and participate for points. And remember, save the date. The Women's Health 5K on May 14th in downtown Seminole. There are more details to come for registration, so keep your eyes open and your ears here, and we will inform you as it comes in.
Moano.
Higher ed now, just moving
What
through.
Just scroll down a little bit.
Yep.
So we have some scholarship opportunities here. Cobell Scholarship for the summer of 2022. The
Yep.
deadline for that is May 30th. What was you going to say?
Yeah, I was going to say that Cobell Scholarship flyer is on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Community and Events page. And then also summer academies. We've talked about the ones through the state already through the higher ed program, but there's also other camps, summer fun camps at the First Americans Museum in Oklahoma City. And so registration for ages 5 through 13. You can register if you're a member of their club that they have there at the First Americans Museum starting April 4th. If not, non-members starting April 17th. Oh, and then also, since Jake's not here, I follow a Facebook page called the Florida Seminole Wars. It's a page that's been created to discuss the history of the first, second, and third Seminole Wars in Florida. And like I said, since our historic preservation cultural technician Jake Tiger is in Florida, I decided to go ahead and get the Did You Know part of the show from their Facebook page. So, Delaney, did you know today in the American and Navy Chronicle, a letter is written by an officer at Jupiter, Florida, who has been in the Army for 31 years and is still only a captain, showing the slow promotion of officers, by the way, that the letter tells of camp life and 300 Seminoles awaiting the news if they will remove or stay in Florida and the removal of the freedmen. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yep.
Good stuff.
And also, Jumper doubted alligators' surrender and thought that a large number of Seminoles would join the renegade Miccosukees because of the escape from St. Augustine. Today in the Army and Navy Chronicle, Volume 6, Number 14, April 5th, 1838.
Moto.
Inga. Shout out to their Facebook page. Again, that was the Florida Seminole Wars Facebook page, but a shout out to the Seminole Nation Historic Preservation Facebook page as well. Honor Guard.
Honor Guard. They're still representing the tribe well, as we mentioned. Rex Haley, Philip Kuhn are in Florida with Chief Johnson, Rodney Factor, Jake Tiger, and our producer Mark Williams. But this weekend, the Seminole Nation Honor Guard received a citation, a recognition from Oklahoma Representative David Smith.
That's good. Look, we went ahead and put the recognition on here because I did want to read this. So the citation of recognition, Seminole Nation Honor Guard, whereas the first annual Veterans PTSD Awareness Campout in Scorpio, Oklahoma, was birthed through the vision of Representative David Smith, our paler, in hope of providing and connecting veterans and those who experience PTSD with available resources for individuals and families. And whereas it is fitting that the Seminole Nation Honor Guard, established in 1980 as the first tribal honor guard in the state of Oklahoma, is presenting the colors and honoring the veterans and those in attendance in this first PTSD awareness campout. And whereas the state of Oklahoma wishes to acknowledge the Seminole Nation Honor Guard and thank them for their service. So, Mado, Seminole Nation Honor Guard, and also Representative David Smith.
Mado.
All right. And then let's go ahead and skip through to the job placement and training. It's that time again from Emma Wesley Harjo. If you're wanting a youth for the summer, please let Emma Wesley Harjo know. If you're wanting a youth worker, I should say, for your department, they will need a job title and what the department is, and they'll need to know what type of work they'll be doing. So get in contact with Emma Wesley Harjo over at the JP&T Director at the old bingo hall, and phone number over there 405-234-5288.
There's some fiber technician training program put on by Muskogee Nation Reintegration. That's at the OSU program in Okmulgee.
You get in contact with Mark Harjo if you have any questions regarding that training program. Mark Harjo can be reached 918-549-2632 or at marharjo@muskogeenation.com. Language. The language program represented the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma in Oklahoma City on Friday for Native American Student Day. Approximately 1,000 people were in attendance at the Paycom Center, hosted by the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Citizen Potawatomi Nation. A special thanks to the departments that donated to our booth: the Diabetes Program, Amanda Upshaw and her program; Job Placement and Training, again, that's Emma Wesley Harjo; Procurement, Terry Jackson; Tribal Enrollment, Shirley Walker. That candy was a big hit. And then also Head Start, Laura Hennyhaw. We have a short video and pictures on our Facebook page, but we'll be making another post soon. But Mado for all the donations. The kids sure did enjoy all those. And then let's see, the Tarot department has 4 Tarot certified construction companies and 1 artist vendor they wanted to talk about. And so that will be also on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Community and Events Facebook page, as well as the paper that will be coming out. And so if you have any questions, get in contact with Vashonda Carter, 405-666-0857.
Some news from Transit. If you're needing a ride, contact them at 405-294-3674. Schedule a ride.
Good deal. And then let's get to jobs as normal. If you have any, if you want to work for the tribe, SNO-NSN.gov. Plenty of job openings for the tribe, and so you can go there. SeminoleNation.casino, you can go there, and then also SINDOC, if you want to work with them, applicantpro.com/jobs. And then also our tribal nations to our north, our friends, friendly Sac and Fox tribe.
Oh, friendly.
They're hiring as well, and so there's some job vacancies there that they send our way. And so if you want to see what they have to offer, go to the Sac and Fox page, because they have some jobs up north. So let's get to Sasakwa. Congratulations, Galen Litka, for making the All-Star basketball team. They think they're calling him Mr. 2000 now.
Oh, yeah, Machi.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. And then also, there's a lot of things going on this week. You want me to kind of go through them?
Yeah, do your thing.
All right. Today, starting at the Seminole Nation Museum, is the April shower raises funds each year for annual projects of the museum. And so it's a fundraiser to repair and painting the museum's interior wood siding. And so if you'd like to make a tax-deductible contribution to the Seminole Nation Museum, feel free to go by there or give them a phone call. And then also the 49th annual symposium at the American Indian, happening at NSU right now, April 4th through the 9th. And then Wewoka Baptist Church is having a revival starting tonight, or actually I think starting tomorrow, the 6th, 7th, and 8th with Tim Kuhn, and that starts every night at 7 p.m. That's at 1514 South Indian Road in Wewoka. Wewoka Indian Baptist Church is located south of 14th Street on Indian Road in Wewoka, Oklahoma. So, and then there's a VBS clinic at Spring Baptist Church tonight at 7 p.m. And so I think that's being put on by the MSW. So if you have any questions, sponsored by MSW Association. Call Richard for any questions, 405-584-1100. Also this weekend, Saturday's General Council meeting, but Native Creations Art Market is back April 9th, the Community Center in Kanawha, Oklahoma, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Beads, food, what else is clothes, all sorts of stuff being over there. So, and the last time they had one, there was a General Council meeting as well. So I remember when I went right over there, and they had sold out of everything by the time I got there. So if you want something, get there early. And then the Achinna Presbyterian Church in Maud is having a fundraiser April 9th at 11 a.m. through 3 p.m. Old-fashioned food sale with wild onions. So adults are $15, 50% veterans discount with military ID. Children $6. Red beans, rice, side meat, cornbread, fried potatoes, chicken, dumplings, wild onions, desserts, tea, coffee, water. All proceeds go towards church repairs.
Lemonade box.
And then Hoi Hoi in honor of Leon Bell. All proceeds will benefit the Bell family Saturday, April 9th. This is going to be at the Fire Lake Outside Arena, 1702 Gordon Cooper Drive in Shawnee. Supper's at 5:30 and the dance is 7 to 11. And then the 2022 Muskogee Youth and Elder Camp, Share the Culture on Earth Day, April 22nd and 23rd, located at the Philip Deere Roundhouse. This is being put on, I believe, by the Seminole Treaty people and also co-sponsored by the International Indian Treaty Council. More information on that coming up. And then also, I think they're having breakout sessions. We're going to be there to help with language. And then also the Earth Day Seed Exchange is going on that day. Delaney, any birthdays?
Got a couple.
All right.
So, Serenity Jackaway, Haley Self, Yana Harjo, Maxie Carpenter, Molly Williams, Charlene Robinson, and Hitchkidanita Fatchkit Fullet. Owagachesh.
Yeah, all right. So you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, sno-innocent.gov, for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If you have news or announcements you want to share on the Community and Events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM, or wait for it, the legendary 1260 a.m. for the absent radio producer Mark Williams, engineer Dennis Burton, Delaney Pennock, I guess, and myself, Jeremy FULTZ. We will see you next week. Mado.
Cheese chocolate.